I've been sitting here obviously looking through my social media and I noticed a very interesting tweet by Jeff Jarrett of Impact Wrestling. It seems that World of Sport Wrestling is being revived once again by ITV. ITV certainly had a strong interest in bringing back the World of Sport Wrestling brand last year, and we saw on New Year's Eve them broadcast a 2-hour special commentated by Jim Ross and Alex Shane. It seems now, according to the UK newspaper The Daily Mirror on their website mirror.co.uk, they are reporting that it is returning to ITV on Saturday afternoons for a brand new 10-part series. Now, they say that it will be featuring the very best of today's wrestlers from the current red-hot UK wrestling scene. One of the interesting points about this is the involvement of Impact Wrestling head honcho Jeff Jarrett. He actually adds to a statement by the Director of Entertainment of ITV Studios Manchester, Tom McLennan, who said Britain's wrestling scene is thriving and there has never been a better time to bring it back to ITV after a gap of 30 years. Jeff Jarrett, Chief Creative Officer for Impact Wrestling, adds, "The World of Sport brand is etched in professional wrestling tradition. My family's lineage in the industry dates back 70 plus years. So I am honoured to revive the legacy of this historic British series." According to the article, there will be a press conference in Manchester on Monday at 2 p.m. Where it will include a Q&A and a meet and greet, and it gives the email address if you're interested, wswaudience@itv.com. What is really interested in this is that it seems that Jeff Jarrett is very involved in this revive. Now, last year when World of Sport was revived, Alex Shane was very much involved in this. So whether he is involved or any part of it, I'm not actually sure. Hopefully, as I said, we'll hear more details on Monday. But I think it's the wording of Jeff Jarrett that is extremely interesting to me. It says, "So I am honoured to revive the legacy of this historic British series." Does this mean that Jeff Jarrett will have a major role to play in the new World of Sport revival, this new 10-part series? I believe so. Also on this article, it says that it will be filmed in front of a live audience at the Preston Guildhall in May, with tickets going on sale next week. So some scant details about this new World of Wrestling 10-part series revival in this article. There's very few scant on details. Obviously, it said we will find out hopefully on Monday what this is about, who is exactly involved, and what this means for the World of Sport programme. Now, I have to say, the revival on New Year's Eve, it got a bit what I would call a tepid reaction, to be honest. It was received warmly, but I don't think it was what a lot of fans expected. I think I said it at the time that it wasn't wrestling on TV. It was TV wrestling. It was obvious it was fully skewered to being a television product. And I know that didn't get a great reaction by some people. So it'll be good to see the way that they lay it out, the setup that they do for this taping in May. There was also talk, actually, around the time of the filming and of the screening as well about contracts. There were people saying that certain people who were being put under contract by World of Sport weren't allowed to do particular shows, and of course there's been lately the WWE United Kingdom Championship tournament, and there certainly seems to be quite a few major names, Tyler Bates, Wolfgang, and others, who seemingly at least have if not under contract right now, have a relationship, because I know a few of them will be heading out to Orlando to wrestle in and around the Access events at this upcoming WrestleMania weekend. Also this weekend, but at the beginning of April 1st and 2nd, I think it's around about those 3 days anyway. There will be some of the talent from the recent WWE United Kingdom Championship performing at the Access and facing each other. And obviously it's all across the internet. So will contracts become an issue for this program about who World of Sport want to have on their program? Will certain superstars be unavailable to the World of Sport? But honestly, in my opinion, there's a huge roster, and I would certainly hope, because a lot of the talent on the program was English. Rampage Brown, Ashton Smith, a lot of El Ligero, a lot of English-based or English wrestlers. We've got a few Scots there like Viper and obviously Grado. And how would that affect Grado? Will Grado still be the champion when they kick off the series? Is it a continuation of the program that we saw on New Year's Eve, or will this be a complete reset? Will the championship be up for grabs once again, or will Grado still be recognised as the World of Sport heavyweight champion? I don't know. But I really do hope, as I've said, that the World of Sport look really right across the UK, Scotland, England, Wales, Northern and Republic of Ireland to get talent for this programme. Like I said, it got a bit of a tepid reaction, but I'm really hoping that the ITV, World of Sport, and hopefully Jeff Jarrett will really work to put on a really good show. Obviously, results will be leaked. We will get to know some of the stuff that's happened, some of the stuff that goes on. Pretty much a lot of the match results, I'm sure, will leak online around about the time of the tapings. No exact word of how long the tapings will be. I imagine it'd be probably a show a night, maybe or one or two shows a night, depends on how they set it up. But Jeff Jarrett is certainly an interesting addition to the World of Sport brand. He is certainly looking. He's been now established just yesterday, today, established a working relationship with the AAA promotion from Mexico. He's been looking all across the world to try and secure working relationships with other promotions, like Pro Wrestling Noah. They've also signed up. There's the Crash promotion also in Mexico. There's run by Conan, who we've seen return to Impact Wrestling. To be honest, I didn't think we'd see that for a long time. But this could open up a very big possibility with Jeff Jarrett being a part of the World of Sport brand. Obviously, this is so far, according to the article, a one-off 10-part taping. But of course, just like the New Year's Eve program, this may lead to more stuff. But this could be a good thing. This may lead UK talent to opportunities in companies like Impact Wrestling. We may see Impact Wrestling talent come over to the UK and maybe appear on the World of Sport if Jeff Jarrett continues his involvement. There's a whole alliance of various worldwide companies that is a possibility. It's a far possibility, but it's a possibility as I'm seeing it at the moment when it comes to the World of Sport. But that is quite big news that the World of Sport wrestling brand is to be revived in 2017 for a brand new 10-part series.